Hey everyone, welcome. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down and looking at some behind the scenes footage of a short film I directed and shot back in August of 2022. We made it as a part of a speed film competition. We had 10 days for pre-production and 1 week for both production and post-production. So all in all, we made it in about 15 days. We didn't even use the full week of production because of some scheduling conflicts. So with that out of the way, let's dive into the behind the scenes footage. I'm just gonna give some commentary and we can take a look at what we got going on here. I have it pulled up on the screen in front of me so we can talk through it as it plays. So this is the first scene we shot.
So, I mean, we're good to just throw that. We're just trying to get the birds and the feet and stuff. So
There's not a lot of equipment. We ran with a very light footprint for this short film because we had to be quick. Apart from the interior shots, there are no lights used. Everything was natural light. We didn't have any bounces either. The only thing we had was one of our grips carried around a 4x4 floppy to add some contrast when we needed it. Here, we were setting up for this scene, finding the frames with my Artemis Pro viewfinder. Our actor wasn't here yet. We were waiting on him to arrive.
Move around to the front headlight.
Let's try to do it one more time. Let's start over.
My friend Alex Mackin was the sound mixer on the short, and here he's setting up to get some wild sound of the power lines and bugs to add in later.
I spent more time trying to find a binder and
So we used the red Komodo with the Sigma 18 to 35.
cars are freaking me out now, man. Like,
Here, Alex is getting some footsteps for the edit. So one of the things I also did to make the shoot move more quickly was to lock the Sigma off at 35. That way there was one less decision for me to make on set. I knew what the focal length was going to be, so all I had to do was find the frame that looked the best. I also left the tripod locked off 100% of the time. There are no pans or tilts. We also didn't pull any focus. We'd find a mark that would be the most important part of the frame for our protagonist to be in focus in, and we would just let him walk in and out of that focus. So like all these shots here, that's just him walking through a deep depth of field.
We're in the flower shops, we'll do like a lot of
There I'm
flower faces
checking
and body really
false
stuff.
color.
So we'll do that, and then we'll have an online shop too.
Here's an example where I broke out the light for an interior shot.
Is it a bug or the wheel? I think it was a cricket or something.
You can see the softbox, the Aputure softbox. We have that on a 300D. And behind those unfinished walls is a 4x4 floppy to add some more contrast on the shadow side. And we were also using it to block an overhead light.
and then roll a new take.
Yeah.
Do you want to start a take doing that?
Of him dipping.
Yeah. Or do you just want me to get it real quick?
We'll do a take of the water and the wire.
Hey.
we allotted ourselves 3 takes per each shot. And I think that did help us. We didn't get stuck on things, and most of the time it just felt right after the first take. So granted, there's no dialogue in this film, it's all voiceover, so that helps a lot with cutting down the takes.
This is probably the best line.
This is in the same location, but we moved into a different corner. We used the windows as motivation for the 300D. See the lights coming from the same side that the windows are on.
Okay.
All right, I had less than a minute left on that card.
Woo! Alright, I need you to sign some papers now.
All right, I need to go to sleep.
Paperwork, just saying.
All right, and that is all the behind the scenes footage that we got of our short film, Home. If you want to learn more about the production process of this short film, I have a Substack, and I've written some letters about this in more depth. I did a series where I broke down how the principle of less is more applies to 3 different areas of filmmaking, that being creative ideas, production, and gear. And I gave some examples from this short film, so I will put that link to my Substack in the description below. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.